Hello everyone, welcome to join our webinar today. And today's topic we are going to talk about Beijer Electronics X2, the Smart HMI. It is a solution of the machine painless upgrade. And I am Susan Chang from the Apex sales team. I'm the senior manager in sales team. So before we get into the topic, I would like to introduce Beijer Electronics company a little bit. Here is the Beijer Electronics in short, and we are an innovative company with the operator communication, automation solutions, digitalization, and display solutions. And the company is founded in 1981 in Malmö, Sweden, and we are the global supplier present in 11 countries. And the R&D and manufacturing facilities is in Sweden, Germany, and Taiwan. The year turnover for 2021 is 702 million SEK. Okay. So it's short about the Beijer Electronics. If you are interested more, you can connect to your sales, or you can go to view our website. Okay. And this today I would like to talk about the trends of the industrial digital transformation. Actually, you can see this pyramid, and there are different layers from the OT to SCADA and to the edge, and even to the cloud. Actually, Bayer started to promote X2 series as a OT to IT bridge for several years already. In old days, the devices and equipment connected with SCADA. However, in the IoT application scenario, it is not applicable anymore. Due to the response time of all devices, if through the SCADA, it won't work. And secondly, the machine-to-machine network, expandable flexibility will be quite important, which SCADA has limitation, and the performance will be affected eventually if every device still goes through SCADA. Okay, so nowadays, the equipment machines installed with the IoT gateway and go through the industrial network. The data in equipment and machine can be collected and sent to MES ERP directly, bypass SCADA. And during the time, we built quite a size of digitalization projects. Initially, we installed OT IT bridge on the equipment, and it is actually invested on clients' own, and the clients here we means the manufacturer. Okay. However, the numbers of the equipment and machines could be unlimited, and it costs clients quite a lot. So our clients started to think about to ask the equipment and machine supplier, for example, the dry pump supplier, to have the dry pump IT communication ready. And it means the manufacturer can pass on cost to the equipment and machine supplier instead of clients they invest on their own. So here we see a trend. In near future, there will be more and more factory and manufacturer will ask supplier to have the equipment communication to ID ready. It will bring the wave of smart machine to the maker and equipment provider. Some of the functions will be done on the equipment. For example, the system integration, the report information, and visualization data integrations. Okay. And this observation is not only according to our experience for the projects. Also, we see this is the trends of the industrial digital transformation in Japan. Actually, the Asia mega industrial country, Japan, they are quite conservative, and they started to advocate digital transformation since year 2019. And this page, you see the structure diagram is composed by the H-Cross Consortium. This organization is a non-profit organization with a gathering of the world's leading company crossing the boundary of factory automation and IT. So there's also no SCADA tech part in bridging the equipment and machine to the IT. The equipment and machine will be IT communication ready, so-called smart machine, and connect to the database edge cloud on its own. So we see the trend is there, and it will be a challenge for the digitalization. And since more and more company and manufacturer, they start to adopt the digitalization, it includes the digitalization in different purpose include the smart manufacturing, advanced scheduling, data intelligence, smart device, smart factory, and the big data analysis. So all above works require OT's data. Production line we can get from SCADA, but for other standalone and equipment machines, the data inside also required. Therefore, the equipment machine needs to be IT communication ready. So the data in machine can be collected, then provided to the MES, ERP, CRM, etc. Business intelligent software, and that the digitalization will be realized. So if we need to make machine to be IT communication ready, what challenge we may encounter? We take the traditional tooling machine as an example. And we will probably face bunch of the questions like, do we need to change the controller to open the data? But if change the controller, do we need to do the reprogramming? Or even change the controller, but our engineer is not familiar with the new brand's user interface. Or we need to add the sensor, but we need to modify the machine mechanical design. Or if we change the design, we cannot meet the due date, or maybe even the cost will be increased, and we are not competitive anymore. So these kind of questions will all impact both cost and time effectiveness if we need to have the IT communication ready on the traditional tooling machine. Okay. So there are certain issues need to be sorted out. While moving forward to digitalization, if we do in traditional way, we will face the issue is PLC driver support of the gateway are limited. If we install the traditional gateway on top of the machine and equipment, and also the cost is high, and IT communication protocol is insufficient, and lack of the flexibility for different vertical application. Also, PLC need to be reprogrammed to for gateway data collection, and there will be downtime if you need to install the gateway. and PLC need to do the reprogramming. So this is the challenge we will face. Okay, and this is for the general industry. If we talk about the scenario for semiconductor industry, and it will be even more challenging as there are 6th-gen communication need to be fulfilled on top of all these challenges that the general industry already faced. And the issue is if you need to make the traditional Turing machine be IT ready, and you need, and for semiconductor industry, you need to aid not only a gateway, you need to have an IPC plus the 6th-gen software cost, and the 6th-gen software cost is quite high. So the key issue is the cost is high, and the 6th-gen communication software has no PLC driver support, and the PLC driver need to be purchased and integrate additionally, which means more money and more efforts. So, and additional IPC will be required for software installation, so this is extra higher cost. And reprogramming PLC for data collection may be required, and there will be a downtime happened if you are implement it. Okay. So, if all these things cause so many big challenges, supplier maybe will ask if there is any possibility to have the IT communication ready in a painless and seamless way. If you don't have to change the machine design, then if no controller change, and you don't have to change the control program, and even you can have the more cost-effective solution. Is there any possibility of this? I think Beijer can support it. Here is a Beijer smart HMI solution for the general industry purpose. If you choose Beijer X2 series HMI, the benefit is you only what you need to do is change the HMI only, cost effective. Building the sufficient PLC driver, we have the PLC driver for Asian brand, Japanese brand, European brand, German brand, and American brands. So, and we also support sufficient IT communication protocols for versatile IT system integration requirement, and built-in SQLite database for data storage backup. And we support C# script programs, expandable programming function for fulfill the equipment customization requirement. And there's no PLC reprogramming ever required. And also no downtime. And this is for the general industry. How about the semiconductor industry? If you choose Beijer's smart HMI solutions, we have the, first of all, of course, you need to change the HMI to Beijer, but the Beijer HMI, we support the 6th-gen communication protocol and support the 6th-gen SM file for quick mass implementation and reduce extra coding efforts. And also the same like the we support sufficient IT communication protocol, and we have built-in SQLite database, and we support C# and no PLC reprogramming for data collection purpose, and no downtime. So by choosing this, I think we have answered now, because you need to change the machine design. You need to change controller. You don't need to change program. You only change HMI. So it is more like the traditional cell phone and the smartphone. Traditional phone can only do SMS and talk, but for smartphone you can do everything on this, to do the personal stuff, to call, to use the app from cloud. Okay, it is like the traditional HMI and Beijer Smart HMI. And here is the user case sharing. Their challenge is in this school's production line, there are different steps of the process. So there is quite a lot different brands of PLC collection, and the production line parameter monitoring and management is difficult. And also they want to reduce operator mistake and paperwork. So by choosing the Beijer X2 base 7, they use only one product for diverse brand of PLC and support OPC UA protocol for IT system, ERP, MES integration. And it is support real-time monitoring to reduce the mistake. And this is the case we have in Taiwan, Taoyuan. Another user case is the major PCB manufacturer in Taiwan, and they want to create the paperless real-time scheduling system. The challenge is the ERP system cannot communicate with the controller of production and test equipment to achieve the real-time performance. And they also want to avoid human operation mistake and paperwork. So by choosing Beijer X2 Pro 12, they use the smart HMI as the gateway to acquire data from the controller of the test and production equipment. And they use SQLite with the C# script to access parameter for each equipment. It solved their problem. Okay. So above is my sharing today. I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.